Hello everybody, it's me, Gloatysock, with another video on my official YouTube channel. And today, well, it's a cause for celebration because Patrick van Aarnholt has left Sunderland. Yes, our alleged left back, who was pretty rubbish to be honest, has gone. Yeah, well, he's caused some right calamities in our back line, probably cost us a lot of points. Yeah, he's managed to slap a few goals in the other end, but he's been a bit wasteful about it. He's a bit of a hog, and well, he's gone. So I'm quite happy. Whoa, what's going on here? What? Who are you?
Oh, I'm very glad you asked that, actually, because I'm you.
Me? But how can that be? 'Cause I'm me.
Well, you might think you're you, but I'm you as well, because I'm Gloatysock from a parallel dimension.
A Gloatysock from a parallel dimension? What do you mean?
Well, that's exactly what I mean. I'm a Gloatysock from a parallel dimension, from another universe parallel to what this is.
Paramel? Oh, you mean parallel?
Yes, I do mean parallel, and that's right, and that's where I've come from, another dimension.
Another dimension? Well, I never. Well, what are you doing here? And what can I do for you? Gloatysock from a parallel dimension.
Well, I'm glad you asked that, actually, because would you believe you in your parallel dimension, Gloatysock?
Me and my parallel?
Yes, you are the only dimension in which Patrick van Aarnholt, also known as PVA, was sold for a profit.
Really?
Yeah, and would you believe it? You're the only one in which it was sold. 14 million was the profit. That's incredible. Well, not the profit, but that's how much he went for. That's incredible.
Yeah, really? You mean this is what? What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is that this is what this dimension's unique for. It's the only dimension that there is in which he was sold for £14 million.
Oh, that's incredible! Wow. So, what's different about your dimension, if I may ask? I mean, it must be pretty different because you've got like pan-dimensional abilities to be able to travel to different dimensions.
Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Gloatysock from this dimension. As it happens, yes, things are a little bit different for me. Well, what happened was, Comrade Corbyn actually made me Minister for Technology and Advancement. Yeah, it's quite good. So I was I've developed all kinds of stuff, like cures for diseases and stuff.
Oh, cures for disease, that's marvellous.
And yeah, it's fine, yeah. And we managed to have enough leftover funds and resource. Well, to be honest, I abolished money with some of my innovations, along with the help of Comrade Corbyn.
Oh, yeah, Comrade Corbyn. Is that the same as Jeremy Corbyn in this dimension?
Oh, yes, but the one difference is he's like Overlord and President, yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, tell me more.
So yeah, well, what we did was I got some of my best minds on it, and we made a pan-dimensional travelling device. So we travelled to this dimension, and this is the only one. Yeah, Van Aarnholt.
Oh, that's incredible. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't finish there. Let me tell you more, Gloatysock. You see, in my dimension, would you believe I'm married?
Married? Oh, wouldn't have thought you or me would be the ones to get married. But yeah, tell us. Oh, what's she like? What's she like?
Oh, well, you may have heard her actually, because in my parallel dimension, I'm actually married to a 23-year-old Marilyn Monroe.
That's incredible. What you mean? How can that be?
Well, you see, because Marilyn Monroe in my dimension was born a few years later. So, yes, I'm married to her.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
Oh, but that's not all, Gloatysock. There's some other amazing things, you see, because since Comrade Corbyn came to power, he brought in Sharia law.
Really? Sharia law? Well, I never. That's incredible. What does that mean then?
Well, what it means is that I actually have multiple wives. So, also, I'm married to a 29-year-old Sharon Stone.
A 29-year-old Sharon Stone? That's incredible. 29. Wow. That's amazing.
Oh, that's not all. I'm also married to 28-year-old Pamela Anderson.
Really? That is quite incredible. Ha!
Oh, that's not all, Gloatysock. I'm also married to a 23-year-old, well, nearly 23, she's 22 about now, Cheryl Cole.
Really? Well, I'm not so sure about that one.
Oh, don't worry, Gloatysock, because in my dimension she's been lobotomised.
Really? Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, that's incredible. Well, I'm really happy about that you're getting on all right, um, Gloatysock from another dimension. I'm so glad you popped in to see me. That's really great to see you good. You're doing well with your wives and everything. And, you got this pan-dimensional travelling ability. That's quite good, because I'm on my backside over here, really.
Oh, that's not all, Gloatysock. I live in quite a splendour with mansions and, servants and stuff. That's what you get when you live in a communist utopia, such as that which Comrade Corbyn has created for us.
Well, that sounds absolutely splendid. Yeah, yeah. Oh, waited on hand and foot, 4 wives of beauty and all the rest of it. Wow, you've done great. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad you think that, actually, Gloatysock from this dimension, because I was just wondering, because if you think that sounds quite appealing, I was wondering if possibly you might fancy swapping over.
What do you mean?
Well, I was wondering, yeah, you can hop into the transporter, take on my role as, in charge of all of the technology and all the rest of it, and, take the wives, the opulence, the splendour, the 78-inch TV and, the high-tech stereos, all the rest of it. It can all be yours.
Hang on a minute. You are telling me you want me to travel to this other dimension?
Yes.
Wait a minute. You want me to go where all the opulence is?
Yes.
And all the wives?
Yes.
The towers and being waited on?
Yes.
And you'll stay here in this dimension, where Sunderland have sold on PVA for 14 million?
Yes.
You can clear off of it, Gloatysock from another dimension. You're not having this dimension. No, sorry.
Oh, please, come on. There's lots of nice stuff.
No, thank you very much. We've only just got rid of PVA. I'm not going back to another dimension with PVA sitting there letting goes in all the time. You can clear off. Get back going. Jump into your matter transference device or whatever it is and clear off.
Well, it's been nice to see you, Gloatysock, but I'm very disappointed. I think you're missing an opportunity.
You know I'm not.
Oh, well, you can't really blame me for trying, can you?
Go on, clear off and don't come back. But all the best to you anyway.
Yes, all the best to you, Gloatysock from this dimension.
Yes, see you later, Gloatysock from another dimension.
Okay then, see you later. Orbiento.
Off he goes, yeah, he's just gone. Well, that was a bit cheeky, wasn't it? But I think I'm quite happy here in this dimension where PVA gets sold for 14 million. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Gloatysock. You can follow me on at Gloatysock on Twitter. What else can you follow me on? Oh yes, you can follow me on. I've got confused. You can follow me on. Facebook, yeah, Facebook, sorry, I forgot. Facebook, just do a search for Gloatysock, and you could subscribe to my YouTube channel around here somewhere. Anyway, thanks for watching, catch you next time. Orbiento from this dimension.